Hello everyone, I'm Teresa Mae and I'm doing a back talk. Now kids, I'm going to tell you the story entitled Nang Magkakulay ang Nayon by Susan de la Rosa Aragon. The setting of this story was placed in the town called the town of Alikabok, where it is used to be dirty and sad. The people who live there do not like cleaning. Things changed, and a painter visited their town and brought color to the surroundings. It's how the story goes. Noong araw, laging malungkot si Juanito. Kasi, malungkot sa nayo ni Juanito. Malungkot ang nayo ng Alikabok. Walang kulay ang mga bahay. Walang kulay ang mga hayop at halaman. Walang araw sa nayo ng Alikabok. Lahat ng bagay ay may alikabok. Tamad maglinis ang mga tao. Mahilig maglasing ang mga lalaki. Mahilig din matulog ang mga babae. Isang araw, dumating ang isang lalaki. Nakita ni Juanito ang lalaki. Ibang-ibang dumating na lalaki. Mabilis lumakad, masaya ang mukha at may kulay ang damit nito. Punta ang lalaki sa tindahan. Sumunod si Juanito sa lalaki. Natutulog ang may-ari ng tindahan. Puro alikabok ang tindahan. Puro alikabok ang mga garapon sa tindahan. Puro alikabok ang mga estante sa tindahan. Piling maupo ng lalaki. Puro alikabok ang mga upuan sa tindahan. Nilinis ng lalaki ang isang upuan. Nilinis niya pati ang sandala ng upuan. Nagulat si Juanito. May kulay pala ang upuan. Kulay pula ang upuan. Nilinis ni Juanito ang isang upuan. Kulay asul ang upuan niyang nilinis. Tuwang-tuwa si Juanito sa paglilinis. May dumating na mga bata. Nilinis din nila ang ibang upuan. Kulay dilaw naman ang upuan nilang nilinis. Tuwang-tuwa sila sa paglilinis. Kumuha ng hagdan ang lalaki. Umakyat siya sa hagdan at nilinis ang langit. Lumitaw ang kulay ng ulap. Lumitaw ang kulay ng araw. Lalong sumaya ang paligid. Lalong lumitaw ang mga kulay sa liwanag ng araw. This story ng Magkakulay ang Nayon has an impact into my personal life. If everyone will work together and continue cleaning, you will discover the beauty of something. And that there's a color in a colorless life if people will clean the surroundings with the help of each other. Moral of the story: helping each other can change people's way of life and their way of living. That's the moral I can get in the story ng Magkakulay ang Nayon by Susan de la Rosa Aragon. Next will be the story entitled Cendrillon, a Carebbian Cendirella by Robert Sanjose. The story of Cendrillon takes place on the island of Martinique, that is part of the island chain of the Antilles in the Caribbean Sea. And here the story goes. This traditional children's literature tale base of Cendirella is the Caribbean tale written by Robert D. Sanjose. This tale is told in the perspective of a poor washerwoman who looks after a young girl named Cendrillon. Cendrillon lives with her father's new wife and her two daughters. Her stepmother works her very hard and always makes Cendrillon do to the work. Nothing was easy for Cendrillon at home, but she always had a smile that lit up the sky and everyone loved her, except her stepmother and sisters. One day, she was very sad and the washerwoman asked what was wrong. Cendrillon wanted to go to the ball and see Paul, her crush, but she was not allowed. Only the stepmother and sisters could go. The washerwoman used her wand and makes Cendrillon all dressed up. She has Cendrillon find a breadfruit to make the carriage and then uses her wand for 6 horses and men. Cendrillon went to the ball and the washerwoman told her she had to be back before midnight when prayer spells would run out. Paul asked Cendrillon to dance and paid no attention to anyone except her that night. Cendrillon was so happy. Then it was nearing midnight and she had to take off, and Paul was yelling because he didn't even know her name. Cendrillon had left behind one of her slippers. Once they got far enough away, their spills ran out and they were back in the washerwoman clothing, all except Cendrillon's pink slipper. The next few days, Cendrillon was sick with a broken heart. Paul found her matched her slipper to her foot, and they lived happily ever after. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. The personal impact of this book in my life is that the morality of some people if you were poor. It's sad to know that Cendrillon was being overworked by his stepmother. She was maltreated by her stepsister. But at the end, all of Cendrillon's sadness and hard work pays off. In that, I've realized that everything has consequences, whether good or bad, depending on your actions. Since Cendrillon is a good person, she was rewarded. Next will be the moral of this story. The moral of the story is that hard work pays off. Having good things come to people who work hard and to those people who have a good heart. That would be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.